Craig DeLuz here from the Cal FFL newsroom with breaking news on Assembly Bill 1014. Now, this is Nancy Skinner's attempt to create gun violence restraining orders in the state of California. That's right, this is the bill that would allow family members or law enforcement to have your gun rights taken away without appropriate due process. Now, if you remember, AB 1014 passed out of the Senate Public Safety Committee despite the significant constitutional concerns raised by gun rights advocates and civil rights groups alike.
AB 1014 shreds the right of privacy and the right to property that has been jurisprudence for decades.
David Warren, Taxpayers for Improving Public Safety. Although we are consistently in support of regulation of weapons, our concern in this legislation is that it has significant constitutional deficiencies which will result in significant litigation and will not be enforceable.
Well, the measure ran into a significant stumbling block recently in a Senate Fiscal Committee as a result of its costs and the unfunded mandates that it placed on local government.
We are seeing an alarming increase in Connecticut, which is a state that this bill is modeled off of law enforcement issuing surrender or arrest letters upon the filing of one of these complaints. That's before an ex parte hearing is even heard. Folks are getting surrender your firearms and your ammunition, or we're going to come arrest you letters. This is going to significantly increase the already massive costs that the committee analysis rightfully points out to local government. As more of these searches and seizures are ordered and continue to be ordered, those costs are being passed on to local governments. In addition to that, local government also now has to store all firearms they confiscate, and now based on the amendments that are being floated around, all ammunition they confiscate from not only this person's possession, but any firearms or ammunition they may be in custody of. The cost for that, members, is astronomical.
The committee's own consultants, along with the State Department of Finance, expressed significant concerns over the huge cost this measure would impose on local taxpayers, as well as the cost to the state's general fund.
Finance is opposed to this bill. Mr. Chair and members, the bill results in additional general fund costs that are inconsistent with the current budget by requiring the DOJ to update and enhance California Court's Protective Order Registry, as well as providing training for local law enforcement agencies and tracking gun violence restraining orders and gun seizure warrants.
This bill puts, as the analysis indicates, upwards of low millions of dollars in unreimbursable state-mandated costs to local government.
So now the bill is on suspense, which means it could wind up being held in committee because of these significant costs. Now, what does this mean to you and I? It means that we can kill the bill right now where it stands. So if you haven't already done so, it's time to make your voice heard on this important measure. Just go to demandrights.org, that's demandrights.org, and tell the Senate Appropriations Committee to vote no on AB 1014. It's that simple, and it'll only take you a few minutes. Look, folks, AB 1014 represents a sweeping abuse of our civil rights. So please, don't let another day go by without speaking out, and please encourage your friends and family to do the same. This is Craig DeLuz in the Cal FFL newsroom. Thank you for watching.